Good morning, year ones. Today for our phonics learning we are going to be continuing with our sound of the day, or first let's practice our phase 2 and 3 sounds and our tricky words. S, a, t, p, I, n, m, d, g, o, k, 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 e, a, r, h, b, f, l, s. And our phase 3 sounds. J, v, w, x, y, z, z, qu, ch, sh, th, ng, a, e, I, o, u, r, or, ow, oi, ear, your, her. And our tricky words now. I, to, go, no, the, into, he, she, we, me, be, you, all, are, her, was, they, my, said, so, have, like, some, come, were, there, little, one, do, when, out, what, oh. Our new ones this week, there, and people. So which phase 5 sounds do we know so far? We know A for crayon, ow for cloud, I for tie, E for bead, oi for boy, for girl, oo for glue, and U for Q. And let's recap what was our new sound yesterday. Can you find it on your own sound map? It was or for saw. So let's practice reading some or words together now. Okay, point to the sound buttons on the screen. S, or, saw, or, fawn. Remember yesterday I told you that a fawn is a baby deer. Sh, or, shawl. S, qu, or, k, squawk. The seagull was squawking. Or, thaw. Do you know what thaw means? It means when something is frozen and it starts to melt. Okay, so let's have a try at an or sentence now. So I haven't done sound buttons for all of the words, only some of them, because our high frequency words, we need to start just reading them by sight now rather than sounding them out as well. Okay, So let's start from the beginning. Ready? The girl had a blue shawl. Shawl. Let's say it all together. The girl had a blue shawl. The girl had a blue shawl. Did you spot any other phase 5 sounds in there? I spotted and ooh. Let's have a go at another one. Ready? I can hear the hawk squawk squawking. That was a long word, wasn't it? Let's read it all together. I can hear the hawk squawking. Super job. How many ors were in that sentence? There were 2, weren't there? Or in hawk and or in squawking. Well done. Okay, now let's practice writing the or grapheme. So can you write it in the air? So it's an A and a W. And now I'd like you to pause the video and write it in your book 3 times for me. Okay, now we're going to practice writing some or words in our book. So the first word I'd like you to write is law. Law. L or law. That's a nice simple one. Can you write that down for me? Okay, shall we check your spelling? Law. That was a nice easy one to start with. L or law. Okay, now what I would like you to do is to add a new initial sound to the beginning, and we're going to change it to a new word. So how can we change this to claw? Claw. K-l or claw. See if you can figure it out. We have to add a k to the beginning, don't we? K-l or claw. Okay, now we're going to go back to our first word, law, and we're going to add a sound to the end of it to change it to a new word. So the new word is lawn. Lawn. L or n. Lawn. Can you write that word for me? Okay, check your spelling. L or n. Lawn. Okay, let's try another one. So our next word is raw. Raw. R or raw. And this is not the raw as in a tiger roaring. This is raw as in a raw piece of meat or raw vegetables. Raw. Remember, we're using this or spelling. Okay, that was a nice easy one, just 2 sounds. R or raw. Now you're going to change that word to jaw. Jaw. So which sound do we need to change to make it into the word jaw? Raw into jaw. We need to change the initial sound, the first sound, don't we? So can you write jaw? J or jaw? Write that down, please. Jaw. Did you get that one right? Super job. Now I'm going to go back to this first word here. I'm going to add another sound to the beginning to change it into something new. So it says raw, Now I'd like you to write draw, draw, d, r, or, draw. Write that down for me. And check your word. D, r, or, draw. You get that one right? Super job. Okay, now we've had a practice of reading and writing our all words. Your independent task today is to add sound buttons to the words on this sheet, then have a go at reading them. Can you use any in a sentence? So I'd like you to read them and then think about how you could use them in a sentence. So I might pick this one, crawl, crawl, and my sentence might be, the baby is crawling around the floor. Or I might pick, or which one should I go for? Yawn, and I might say, oh, I saw her yawn. Okay, remember if you're when you're adding your sound buttons that you need a dot for a sound that has a single letter, and you need a dash if it's a digraph or a trigraph. So we like to call them sausages and beans, don't we? That'd be a super job if you can do all of that for me. If you don't have a printer, then can you ask an adult to write some of these all words into your book for you to add your sound buttons to? That'd be super. Well done.